Can't really see the water. The water's all the way over there. One day I might buy me like a chair. One day I might buy me like a chair or something I could lay down, and I could put it over there by the water. Because I don't know, like the way that I don't know why, but the way they got this lake, you would think that you can't even see the water. You know what I'm saying? For the majority of the park, you can't even see the water. These trees is in the way and shit. So I don't know. This fucking bus, man. It sucks because the bus brings me to my town. The bus brings me to the fucking street that I live on. But I live so far down the fucking street. I live so far down this fucking street that it takes me like almost 20 minutes just to walk to my house from where the bus drops me off, man. And that shit is it's just an annoying ass walk. So I be having to stop and take breaks. And I'm carrying mad shit. I'm carrying my book bag, carrying another bag. I would get me I went to fucking Walmart like a couple weeks ago. And this shit is insane, but they had this chair and you could lay all the way down in, and it was like kind of like a hammock chair, and it had like the little thing that you could put over like a little shade thing that you could put over your face so you don't have to have the sun um cooking your face or whatever. They wanted I think they wanted $90 for it, and I was like, yeah, nah, I'm not. It's exactly what I need. It's something that I want. You could take it to the beach, you could take it to the park, whatever. You could take it camping, but it's like, bro, paying $90 for a chair is insane. You know what I'm saying? Paying $90 for a chair is just fucking ridiculous. So yeah, I literally just got off of work. I'm fucking dead. Like, and only good thing about that shit is I told my manager, I said, I can only work. I need at least another day off. I can only work 4 days. People don't realize, like, I got coworkers that come in and they're like, you know, they're like, you know, it wasn't really like busy, right? And I'm like, no, it's not really busy during the night as far as my job, but you know how much energy I gotta use up to stay awake. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I just hate when people. It's just like that's why I don't engage, and I really just don't even like talk. I really genuinely I I'll talk to people, but genuinely in my heart, I could go without speaking to human beings. I really could, because like I'm talking about the majority of people you talk to, they don't have the same abilities that I have. So it's like basically like knowing what I say, how it affects the other person. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I said, my coworkers would be like, I'll be like, yeah, I'm tired as hell, but then my coworkers would be like, but you don't really do anything, and I'm like, uh, well, first of all, and then I had a customer say that shit one time too. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, well, first of all, I clean up the entire outside. I clean up the entire outside of this fucking place. You know what I'm saying? And then, when the customers come, I gotta help the customers. But also, once again, like my body, the natural body, when the fucking sun go down, the body naturally wants to fucking sleep. You know what I'm saying? When the sun goes down, your body naturally wants to go to sleep. So, once again, these people, they don't work overnight. I don't think they've ever worked. I don't know if they ever worked overnight. And this is my first time working overnight. I'm naturally a night owl, but when I'm chilling at home, not when I'm like it's a requirement for me to stay awake till 6 o'clock in the morning, 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. Like, you know what I mean? 5 out of 7 days of the week. That shit is exhausting. It is draining. Cause like I said, your body is naturally like, yo, it's time to go to bed. And you're like forcing yourself to stay awake. You're forcing yourself to stay awake. It's like damn near forced insomnia. You know what I'm saying? And then when you go home, it just don't even like to be honest, just sleeping during the day just don't feel the same as sleeping at nighttime. In my opinion, it just don't feel the same. Cause I'll go home and take a nap, like an hour, 2 hour nap before I go to work. I'll take an hour, 2 hour nap before work, and I can barely get out. I can barely pull myself out of bed. I can barely pull myself out of bed. It's bad. Like my body be like, yo, I wanna sleep. So seven. Yeah, so I just feel like these people, people like I don't want once again, some people talk shit, but then some people just naturally they're just ignorant. You know what I mean? So I'm like, you don't realize how much energy a person uses just to stay awake. You using mad energy just to stay awake when your body is fighting you to go to sleep. You know what I mean? For real. But only thing good about this, I could stop at the park for a little bit because honestly, like I said, I don't really like people. I don't like being around people, and it be like people here during the daytime, and I just don't fuck with people. I'm just mad sensitive to other people' energies, and I just don't want it nowhere near me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, please get the fuck away from me. Like even on the way home, I got off the bus and I was walking home and I sat down on this bench in front of this like diner or something, and it was like nobody outside. And as soon as I sat there, it was just once again here comes like the mob and then all this other stupid shit. I sit down, and then the lady from inside It's like now she's like cleaning the windows right behind me. I'm like, here we fucking go. You know what I mean? She's like fucking with the windows right behind me. And then she comes outside and then she's like pulling the weeds out of the she's like right next to me pulling the weeds out of the ground. I'm like, what are you fucking doing? Like, what are you doing? You know, it was like a waitress and she was like literally pulling like weeds out of the ground. And I'm like, what are you doing? That's not, pretty sure you don't get paid to do that if you're a waitress inside of a diner. Why are you out here right next to me pulling weeds out of the ground? And then I had this, and I don't know. I don't know if this lady was like special ed or something. I don't know. Uh, but this black lady walks, she like fucking was following me. She walks up to me and she's like, "Oh, excuse me, sir." I'm just like, I ignore people. I'm one of those people. If I don't know you, I'm ignoring you until you make it impossible for me not to, right? So then she's like asking me some shit. I'm ignoring her. And then I'm like, okay, well, these people are not going away. So I stood up and I started to walk away. This black chick, she's like, and I don't know, like she was definitely special needs. I don't know what was going on with her, but she's like, sir, 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 and she's like walking behind me, and that's the one thing I hate the most in this fucking world. Like, don't walk behind me. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the things that I hate the most. Like, I hate when I tell you that'll trigger me real fast, and that'll really do something to you if people walking behind me. Like whenever somebody's walking behind me, I can already feel their energy behind me, and I'll literally just stop. Like when I'm in a grocery store or when I'm outside, whatever, wherever I'm at. If I feel somebody walking behind me, I literally stop and let them go past me, and then I continue walking. Cause I don't even do that. I don't walk behind people. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that. You know what I mean? So she's like, excuse me. And I turn, I'm like, oh my God, this bitch gonna follow me all the way home. So I turn around and I'm like, what's up? And she's like, this is what the bitch asked me. And honestly, looking back at it, it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, these spirits really do hop in these people are empty vessels. They have nothing going on. You know what I mean? They have nothing going on spiritually, right? So she asked me, this is what she asked me out of all the questions in the world. This retarded black bitch. She's like, I said, what's up, lady? She's like, could you tell me where the nearest car dealership is? In my mind, I'm like, I wish I could slap this bitch. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. This lady was acting like she could barely walk. I doubt she can read. I doubt, you know what I'm saying? And she talking about where's a car dealership. And now I think about it, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, it could have been like, some low level spirit mocking me because I don't have a car. You know what I mean? I haven't had a car for like a month or two. I haven't had a reliable car for like a year where I just get in the car, I don't have to worry about shit. You know what I'm saying? Probably haven't had a real reliable car in like 2 years where I could just get in the car. Only thing I got to do is worry about changing the oil, um, keeping gas in it, and making sure the tires ain't flat. You know what I mean? It's probably been like 2, 3 years. You know. So yeah. So I told the bitch, I'm like, I'm not from here. Okay. I said I'm not from here, and I just turned around and kept walking. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, man. Leave me the fuck alone, dude. Asking me about where it's 7 o'clock in the morning, and she asking me, "Do you know where a car dealership is?" Get the fuck out of here, man. you know. And it's like every single day I'm looking for a car, and then she gonna ask me, "Do you know where a car dealership is?" I mean, little stuff like that, you know. That ass, I that ass told that lady. I said, "I'm not from here." That's what you tell people when you know when you just like leave me the fuck alone. Like, but you trying to be nice, okay, right? That's you know, that's how spiritual people say, you know, bag the fuck up and bag back. You say, I'm not from here, even though I live right down the street, even though I stay right down the street. I'm not from here. Fuck out my motherfucking face. Don't serve me, don't talk to me. If I don't know you, don't talk to me at 7 o'clock in the morning. And don't talk to me at 7 o'clock at night. Don't talk to me at all if I don't know you. You know? Like people like me, we get our energy drained when we always gotta interact just by being in somebody else fucking energy, you know, being in somebody else's energy, it's draining. You don't even have to talk. Just by absorbing somebody else's energy is fucking draining. Person don't have to say a word, you know? And it's like people like me, we just the only way that we recharge is by being alone and it being like quiet. It's really like returning to the source, bro. It's really like returning to the source. It's just um silence and isolation. And that's the only thing that can recharge us. I like going out having a good time and shit like that, but that's not I can't do that all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like even if I'm in a relationship with a girl, you know, I like going away from her for a little bit and regrouping mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and then coming back, you know, then re interjecting into that, you know, that space and that energy. I can't just be on top of somebody 24 hours a day. For 2 weeks. Yeah, my mom is a fucking cunt. Shit is whack, man. It's just too expensive where I live for no reason. Honestly, for no reason. It's either you know you try to live like this. It's literally like if you want the only places that's semi affordable are literally in the fucking ghetto, in the hood, and in the places where you can really get robbed. Your car can really get broken into. You can really fucking get fucked. You can really get fucked up just going home or going to your car. You know, and it's the same. It's a shame. It's a shame. And then if you want to live somewhere safe, the rent is at least $500 to $1,000 more for no reason other than just greed. Literally, other than greed. That's it. You know? People ain't shit. Like it's just I mean down to the basics like communication. I was supposed to buy. I've been trying to buy a pair of shoes. I buy a lot of my shit off a marketplace because I like being able to be like to to be like, all right, well, like if something is $100, I like being able to say, yo, I'll give you 75 or 80. I forget what that's called. You know, I forget what that's called. But I negotiate. I like negotiating. But when you go to Foot Locker or some shit like that, when you go to the store, you can't negotiate with these corporate motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And it's just my personality type. So I buy a lot of the things that I have off of Marketplace because I like negotiating. And I'm talking to this kid for like the last week, and it's just once again, it's like I just feel like I'm literally talking to complete fucking imbeciles. It was funny. I was watching The Boys. The new season just came out, and she said one of the characters in the show was like, I think she was like, when I'm talking to an idiot, it makes me want to eat my own shit. Like, like you know what I mean? Like, you're just talking to somebody that's so fucking stupid, it makes you want to eat your own shit. But I was like, I don't see the correlation. Congratulations. That's what's up. I just wish I had a job where I could make at least 900 $1,000 a week. But it's like literally, it's just they just not, you know, they're not paying that shit up here. They're not paying. It's so rigged. You could work 40 out. You could work full time. Hell, you could work 50 hours a week, and still can't be comfortable. And then I was talking to a lady that it was funny. I was talking to a lady the other night that came to my job, and we were both homeless. She's like in her 40s though. She's like 10 years older than me. And but we literally within the last couple of years we were both homeless, and they both the housing people, they sent us to the same fucking shitty ass fucking crack houses to live at. You know what I mean? And it was just funny because even when it comes to that, even when it comes to like government assistance, when you find after they put you a year, however many months you gotta wait to get help, when you finally get the help, um, they don't help you. They don't even give you enough money to afford, like proper housing, right? They'll give you $700-800 a month, and then you got to come up with the other. The place will be 15, 16, $1,700. You got to come up with the other 1,000. And it's like, what is the point? What is the point, man? What is the point? I don't. The state that I live in is so fucking rich. The state that I live in is so fucking rich. You know what I'm saying? And they do nothing. They do nothing for their people. Nothing for the tax-paying people. Nothing. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's the fucking. I go get a car. It's just these people are fucking scum. You go get a car. Oh, $2,000-3,000. Bro, it's gonna take me a whole year to save 3,000. If I'm working legally, if I'm working legally, it's gonna take me an entire year to save up $3,000 because of simply because of inflation. It's gonna take me 8 to 12 months to save 3,000 fucking dollars if I'm out here working an honest job, which is fucking insane. Which is insane. You should be able to save $3,000 in 3 months, 3 to 4 months, if we were getting paid what we supposed to be getting paid. How do you work a full time job and can't afford your own place? How? So yeah, the game is rigged. Game is super rigged, man. Go try to get a car, they want $2,000-3,000. Go try to get an apartment, they want 25 to 300 3,000. I'm like, bro, and the apartment is a shoebox. The apartment, my dick is bigger than the apartment. The size of my cock, along with my balls, is larger than the entire apartment. There's more square foot going on in my drawers than this fucking shitty ass apartment where I gotta fucking worry about somebody breaking into my car, right? And then when somebody breaking in my car, now I gotta go unalive somebody. Allegedly. You can't make this shit up, man. I know grown ass adults in their 40s and 50s that are on Section 8 and they still struggling. And they work full time. They're on Section 8, so they're receiving money from the government or some sort of housing. But they're raising the rent. They're raising the rent on Section 8 housing. You can't make this shit up. And I'm like, wait, I thought there's rent control on Section 8 housing. I'm like, you can't even afford to be fucking on Section 8 no more, gang. You can't even afford to be on Section 8 no more. What the fuck? Unreal, bro. And this is what they're gonna keep doing. This is what they're gonna keep doing until people are gonna beg for the universal basic income. Everybody and their mom gonna be fucking homeless. We all gonna be living on the fucking street, and we gonna be all camped out in a park some fucking where, shitting on a tree or by the lake, and it's just gonna be I already see it, man. America is already a third world country. America is already a third world country. Just because you don't see it yet, it doesn't mean that all the steps, all the the check boxes haven't been checked off yet. The debt is unpayable, right? The national debt is unpayable. They're gonna have to collapse the fucking system. Look at all these goddamn fucking immigrants, man. Look at the inflation. Look at these fucking retards that's thinking Donald Trump or Joe Biden is gonna save the fucking country when it's the same exact shit every 4 years. This is the worst part of this whole shit. Like being in like this limbo where it's like, bro, can something just pop off so my quality of life can either plummet or get better? Playing this like every fucking day. We playing this fucking charade, man. We're playing this fucking game of everybody acting. Man, fuck this system, bro. We playing this goddamn game every single fucking day, man. Going along with some bullshit rigged game, rigged system that they created for us to be in the very situation that we in. And then the majority of people, when they find like a glitch or a hack and somebody put them on and they find out a way to get some money, they hoard all the information to themselves. We got all these fucking hackers out here, these pussy ass hackers out here. Why won't they hack people with money and give it to the people with that's less fortunate? All these hackers out here claim to be, oh well, I'm out here, I'm fighting child trafficking and all this. Why don't you help poor people too? No, all the fucking hackers and shit like that, they go work for the government. They go work for the bad guys. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. there's not one instance of like anybody fucking fighting back against this rigged ass system. There's not one fucking example. Every fucking thing that people do, it is number one. These people are doing something. They're being manipulated to do what they're doing, whether it be protesting or rioting, whatever the fuck. They're being manipulated to do it. That's what they want them to do. Or just going along with the shit, man. Like, I'm over it. And I know so many people like, bro, we tired. Niggas is tired of working. And I'm not talking about lazy people. I'm talking about grown ass adults that been working their whole fucking life. I'm talking about grown ass adults that been working for 30, 40, 50 years. Niggas is tired of working. There's a fucking, pretty sure this dude is at least 65 years old at my job. And he's constantly, we working outside, he's constantly moving around. He's constantly moving around, walking back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Constantly in motion for the most. I'm like, bro, you supposed to be chilling on a beach somewhere. You 65 years old, nigga. Every hair on his body is white. Okay? Fucking went to Dunkin' Donuts. This lady was in her 60s. She was fucking old to be having to come in here and work. And I'm like, I agree. You old as shit. You old as shit. Lady old than a motherfucker, bro. Fuck this system, bro. I'm over it. I'm tired of working, bro. Once you understand, it's just a concept. You're a fucking prostitute. You're selling your time and energy for money. That's a burning doodle. I had two of them. That's a burning doodle. Hypoallergenic. So that's the video, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. I am tired as hell. I've been up since last night, since 8 o'clock. I am tired. And I don't even know how I had enough energy to make this video. So we'll try to do something tonight. Tonight I don't have work. I'm off tonight. I'm gonna try my hardest to do a show tonight. Maybe get some people on, come on, and we talk some shit. But it just sucks when you had like, you have like a beautiful day like this, and you want to do some activities, and look at the deer. Look, you see him? Look at him. Look at him. Look at Ben. Bambi. I say Bambi. What's up, Miss Moria? Look at Bambi. That nigga shook. You looking at the dog. Look at Bambi. See him? Bambi. Man, that motherfucking deer is focused. The deer watching the dog. There's a dog over here. I wish I had some food to give Bambi. tell you. Now he looking at me. That deer is tweaking. I had a deer. We had a deer in the parking lot. The deer almost came into the store. The deer was acting like it wanted to come into the store I work. I said, fuck it. The deer's gotta eat. The deer gotta eat too. You know? I'm the type of person, I'll just sit out in the nature and I'll just feed the animals all damn day. It just be a bunch of fat ass fucking obese animals just okay. I just sit outside and feed the damn animals all day. My dumb ass the other night, there's like a family of raccoons um that's always by the garbage can at my job. And at first, I ain't gonna lie, I'm black. I was scared of them. I'm not trying to get bit in my ass by a raccoon and start foaming at the mouth. So that's I'm not about that life. But I didn't make eye contact with one of the raccoons, and I could tell that he wasn't worried about me. Whenever I bring the trash to the garbage can, the raccoon looking at me like it's dinner time. Look at it there. You see him? It's as dark as hell over there. You see him? Look at Bambi. So my dumb ass, I didn't bought the deer a fucking snack wrap. Like at my job, I bought a wrap, and I put the wrap by the garbage can. And I don't even know. Hopefully the raccoons ate it or whatever. Look at the deer. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. See him? I swear. Don't you come over here, dear. Don't you come over here. Don't you fucking come over here. Don't you come over here, dear. Don't do it. Yeah, keep going. Don't move around. Don't come over here. Don't come over here. There you go. Take your ass over there. I'm not friendly. Look at this nigga. Look, he about to cross the street. Y'all see that fucking deer? He was nope, don't come. Don't bring your ass over here, nigga. Do not bring your ass over here. I will punch a deer in the nose. Do not come over here. I don't know what you got. I treat animals, okay? I treat wildlife like Cardi B. I don't know what you got, bitch. Okay? Animals, all they do, they don't have to, these animals ain't got to worry about paying rent. They ain't got to worry about paying taxes. They ain't got to worry about car insurance. They just spend the whole day chilling, shitting, and trying to find food to eat. You know what I'm saying? Sunbathing and fucking. That's the only thing the animals be worried about. Alright, man. I'm up out of here. If anything, I'll catch everybody tonight. It's a couple shows that I kind of want to do a review to. I've been fucking. It's funny. This is the most TV I've watched in years. So the deer walked in somebody's backyard, and their dog was outside in the backyard. Deer over there, the dog is over there trying to bite the dog is over there trying to eat the fucking deer. The dog said, "Mom, we having deer tonight." God damn. God damn, yo. But yeah, I just like when I'm working overnight, bro, I gotta be creative on how to stay awake. So like I downloaded, so I got some free trials of some of these streaming platforms, whatever, and I just been binge watching. I've been binge watching fucking movies and shit. Once again, this is the most TV I've watched in a very long time. In a very long time. But it's a couple shows, man. I'm not gonna lie. It's a couple fucking shows I've been watching that is really fucking like psychologically fucked up. And so I'm gonna react to a couple of them. But all right, man, I'm going.